Hey guys, welcome to this video. This will be a full body mobility follow along routine which you can do from the comfort of your home with no equipment at all. And yeah, just have fun and keep on watching. So this is going to be the first exercise out of 9 and we'll start with hip work. I'm going to cue you through this in the first 4 to 5 exercises, and then Leslie's going to cue me through the next and the last exercise. So we'll start with hip cars. For the hip cars, it's a very good position if you do it standing beside a door frame or something you can hold on to. And take a deep breath in before you start. We're going to go for 3 reps on each side. So deep breath in, pack the air down in the abdominal area, and then lift one foot up. The standing leg is straight. Bring the knee as high as you can, then go to the side, lateral bend like hip flexion, and let the knee drop. Heel is going up as the knee drives down and back. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into hip extension slightly, then abduction of the hip. Maintain really strong solid position, bring the knee up, heel slides through, and we're back into bend like hip flexion. 2 more reps. Up, lateral bend like hip flexion, down internal rotation of the hip. And you see she's not shifting with her pelvis. It's very important here as she's opening up her hip. Her hips stay really square and she's not like moving to the side. Beautiful. Back into hip extension. She's maintaining a really strong position, and other side. 3 clean reps here. Try to hold as much tension in your body as you can. Again, knee down, heel up. Extend, abduct, bring your heel through, knees up again. Beautiful. Another beautiful rep. Really strong core here. She's not shifting to the side. Open up. Beautiful. One more, one last rep. Nice. And one more time back. Beautiful. This works really well to not only open up your hips, but also to work on the whole range of motion of your hip joint. And it's a very good warm-up, but also a very hard training setup. So next exercise, we have hip extension work. We're going to do 6 repetitions on each side. And for this, go in a split stance position, in a lunge position here, and work on the right leg first here. So left leg is in front of you, right leg is behind you. And as we go down, we try to engage the rails tissue. So rails tissue are your glutes and your posterior chain here. So really engage that as you lower down. As you go up, you really try to focus on the opening side, so on your pelvis contraction, on your hip flexors, and you really should feel a stretch right here in front of you. So up again, beautiful. 4 more. Down, really strong glutes here as you go down to have a strong lower body and low position here. As you go up, beautiful. And also as you go down, you try to think of sliding your foot back, even more back, so getting more range of motion. Again, down. And as you come up, you think of sliding your feet forward, your foot forward, as you engage your hip flexors. Beautiful. Sliding your foot back, just visually engaging your glutes, and then sliding your foot forward. Beautiful. Other side. Down. Beautiful.
2 more. Last one, squeeze your glutes.
So next up, work on the shoulder, but we're staying in the same lunge position here. So this might be a little hard for you, but it's a good challenge and you will have a strong position here. So work on the left shoulder first. And we're going to go for 3 reps on each side. So for shoulder carves, have a strong position, take a deep breath in, and then go up with your arm as high as you can, straight elbows. Then internally rotate, her thumb is going down, her biceps is facing down. Internally rotate as far as you can. Shoulder extension with a straight elbow. Back as far as you can. Open up with external rotation now. You see it very well with her hand and how her biceps is rotating. Again, second rep. Go down as far as you can. Hold the tension, elbows are straight all the time. Externally rotate. And shoulder flexion. Last rep. Really focus on a bigger circle, the biggest circle you can. Up. Externally rotate. And back. And the other side. Try to watch very closely here and carefully. She's starting with her palm facing towards her. Then she's rotating with her humerus, followed by her hand, going into shoulder extension. And then her upper hand is facing the thigh in the lowest position. So try to be really careful here. Externally rotate. Nice. Second rep. Keep the tension here, straight elbows. Nice, open up. Beautiful. Last rep. Make the best rep. Great circle. Slow and the way back. Focus on external rotation. Biceps comes back in. And beautiful. Nice. So next up we work on our spine. Especially we're going to focus on spinal waves. There are a lot of spinal wave variations out there, but we're going to focus on one specifically for our thoracic spine. And after that we're going to do some pelvic rocks, pelvic work, some tilts. So for the spinal waves, stay in a lunge position again. I know this might be hard, but stay here. And we're going to go for 6 repetitions. So 1 repetition is 1 time up, 1 time back. This was 1 repetition. And we're going to switch the legs. So we're actually going to do 12 repetitions. So start in the lunge position. And then we'll try to focus on not moving our head. If we not move our head, we really try to focus on only the thoracic area. So right this area. Now start with your hands back as far as you can and really push that chest out in that direction. Beautiful. And then go forward. Yes. Find a better position. Back. Head is not moving. You could stand a glass of water here and it would not drop. Really focus on pushing that chest out and then sucking that chest in. Should look like a nice little flow, but this one really opens up your thoracic spine. Go for 6 reps. Try not to elevate your shoulder as you go forward with your arms. Nice. Switch the legs. Again, have a strong position here. Yes, really push the chest out and back. Out, her head is not moving. Focus only on that part here, your thoracic spine. Beautiful. Don't forget to count.
Last one.
Last one, beautiful. Nice. Now we're gonna do 10 pelvic rocks in a standing position. So, might be better if you pull up your t-shirt. Yes. So, pelvic motion is very important for a lot of different exercises and mobility stuff. So we have this anterior pelvic tilt and posterior pelvic tilt. We're gonna do 10 repetitions. One back, 1/4 is one repetition. I'm gonna start in a fully arched lower back or an anterior pelvic tilt. So your tailbone is going back and your belly button is pushing forward. From there, squeeze your glutes, bring your belly button in. It's a tiny little motion, but really important for a lot of stuff. So focus, belly button in and in the other direction. Belly button out, tailbone back. Beautiful. Do 10 repetitions. Really focus on having a strong tension in your body here. This should be a little bit hard, not super crazy difficult, but this should be hard because it's such a tiny movement, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Nice. Don't forget to breathe. 2 more. Beautiful. Good job.
So next up, we have squat infinity hover. So we're in a squat, we're working a lower body squat. If you cannot sit in a squat position comfortably, get on a yoga block or don't sink as deep into your squat. Okay, so from here, we will work our shoulders. So these are called infinity hovers. One arm is above your head, one hand is in your lower back. Before we start with the hovers, you want to lift off with both hands. From here, you extend both arms and then hover up in internal and external rotation. Similar to the shoulder cards, when you reach your bottom and top position, place your hands back on to their starting position and reverse it. Slow and controlled. Again, you want to focus on rotation. So the lower arm, the arm that lifts off from the low back, will go into external rotation, while the arm that lifts off from the top of your spine or your neck is going into internal rotation, trying to reach down to your low back. Breathe. Stay strong in your position. And try to go into maximum rotation.
Two more. And the last one.
Stay in your squat. Even if we're done, we will go through a transition into sleeper. In your squat position, whichever leg you choose, we will go with the right or left?
Right leg.
With the right leg, so you put your right knee to the ground. And then you scoot over to sit over your leg. And the other one is still in a squat position. From here, you will hover both legs into your sleeper position. So this leg will hover first, and then the other one will hover second, and you're in your sleeper position. From here, we will go through scapula cards. So stay in your sleeper strong and comfortable. If this is not comfortable for you, sit against the wall so you don't have to focus on a straight upper back, chest out. Or you can even sit on a yoga block, on a couple of books, whatever you have at hand, to elevate yourself, and this will make it a little bit easier for you. So from here, reach your arms out, have them straight and parallel. From there, we'll go through protraction, elevation, depression, and retraction. So we'll start with elevating the scapula. We will have our arms straight the entire time, hands follow the movement of the shoulder. From there, go into protraction, so push your shoulder blades forward, Bring the wings out. From there, go down, keeping protraction, so you still have them forward, and going down into depression, then from depression into retraction. So squeeze your shoulder blades together. From there, back into elevation, so up, forward, and now try to make it nice, fluent circles that you draw with your shoulder blades. Go for another 2 full reps, and then we will reverse it. Remember to breathe, keep your back straight. And then the last one, and we will reverse it for another 4 reps. Hands are always in line with the shoulder, and elbows are always straight. Nice. Find retraction, really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come down, protraction and depression. Come back up. Go through the full range of motion of your scapula. 2 more? 1 more?
Last one.
Last one. Give it your best. Beautiful. From here, relax and push your chest out. Stay strong and tall. We'll now go back to hip. We can do both hip internal and external rotation. So we will not go through full PAILS and rails. What we will do is we will go through a PAILS and rails contraction. So we'll start with internal rotation. We want to go one side at a time. So we will go right side first. Keep your foot on the ground, planted on the ground, and push your knee in. The other one stays in external rotation. Keep your chest tall. When you find full internal rotation, you will stay there for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then we will ramp up the PAILS and rails contraction. PAILS contraction will be, you will have your hand on your knee, and you will try to push your knee against your hand for about 10 seconds. After that, we will go into rails contraction, and you will try to get your knee closer to the ground, lifting off of your hand. These are isometric contractions, so you want to be at your end range. Take a deep breath in. Engage your core, strong torso. From there, ramp up the PAILS contraction, pushing the knee into your hand. Ramp up slowly. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 100% effort. Push the knee into the hand as much as you can. Come on, fight for this. For another 5, 3, 2, 1. Rails contraction. Try to lift off, getting the knee closer to the ground. If your knee actually lifts off, follow with your hand. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stay in the position. We'll go for a second set of these. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Really relax. Enjoy the stretch in your hip. Take another 2 deep breaths. And then ramp up, trap the air in your low abdominal region. And ramp up for the PAILS contraction, again pushing against your hand. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maximum effort. Push as much as you can. Really push the knee into your hand. Stay strong. Keep the other leg in external rotation. 2, 1. Rails contraction. Try to get your knee closer to the ground. Keep the foot planted. And 2, 1. Relax. Come out of internal rotation. We'll go for the other side. Again, find internal rotation. It might be different on this side. Keep your foot planted on the ground. Other leg in external rotation. Strong upper body. Stay tall. Breathe through the stretch. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Really feel the sensation. For another 2 deep breaths. Last deep breath in. Pat the air down in your lower abdominal region. Start ramping up the PAILS contraction. Push the knee into your hand. Ramp up more. 3, 2, 100% safest maximum effort. Really push. Give it your best. Really push into that hand. 3, 2, 1. Rails contraction. Try to initiate a liftoff. Do not twist your torso. Stay strong. Brace yourself for another 3, 2, 1. Relax. Deep breaths in and out. 4 seconds. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Calm down. We'll have a second set. 3 more deep breaths. Four seconds in and out. Last one. Deep breath in. Trap the air down into your lower abdominal region and start ramping up. PAILS contraction into your hand. Ramp up to your maximum effort. And in 3, 2, 1, push 100%. This is your last one. Push as hard as you can. 2, 1, rails contraction. Try to initiate the liftoff. Getting into deeper internal rotation. Beautiful. Come on. Fight for another 4, 2, 1, and relax. Come out of internal rotation. From here we will go into external rotation. This is really cool. This is a cool setup because we can work on external rotation on both sides simultaneously. So like Jan does, have your hands on your calf, around your shin, and then push your knees out with your elbows. From there, stay in the stretch. We will have the stretch for 15 seconds, 15 to 20. And again, PAILS and rails contraction will be, you will push your knee for the PAILS contraction into your elbow, or into your arm, trying to come out of external rotation. Then for rails contraction, you will actually try to initiate a liftoff with your knees to get into deeper external rotation and away from your arm. Okay? So 2 more deep breaths. Stay tall with your upper body, chest out. Last deep breath in. Trap the air down into your lower abdominal region, strong core, and then start ramping up the PAILS contraction, knee into the elbows or forearms. 3, 2, 1, push 100% into your forearms or elbow. Really push. Give it your best. 2, 1, rails contraction. Try to initiate the liftoff. Trying to get into deeper external rotation. Squeeze your glutes. Try to initiate abduction as well. 2, 1, and relax. Relax for another 10 seconds and we will initiate our PAILS and rails again. 5, 4, 3, deep breath in. Slowly start ramping up the PAILS contraction. Ramp up more. 3, 2, 1. Push into your arms. Finding the PAILS contraction. Safest maximum effort for another 5, 2, 1. Rails contraction. Try to go into deeper external rotation. Strong core. Really push. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now come into a lying position onto your back. We will go through breathing. So from here, you can have your legs bent if you want to. Have your hands on your stomach and really feel the air going in and out. So 4 seconds deep breaths. 4 seconds deep breath in through your nose. 4 second exhalation through your mouth. As you breathe in, feel your stomach and your belly filling up with the air. As you breathe out, feel the deflation happening in your stomach. So you basically feel how it inflates and deflates as air goes in and out. Really calm down. Deep breaths. Enjoy this time. It's only a minute or two of breathing. Really focus on your breath. Deep 4 seconds in through your nose, 4 seconds out through your mouth. Focus only on the breath. Nothing else matters right now. You can close your eyes if you want to keep more focus. Keep on breathing in that pattern. Really relax. Feel your stomach inflating and deflating. And when you're ready, you can slowly start opening your eyes again. Find your normal breathing pattern and come out of your lying position. Take it slow. I hope you enjoyed this routine. It's really basic, but it gets us moving, especially during times of these where most of us are homebound, cannot move as much. Try to get this routine into your daily life, and you can even do it twice if you want to. We also have cards video and several other mobility videos and follow along routines like a morning routine on our channel. If you want to dig deeper into the mobility spectrum, then click the link in the description below to our Functional Body Unit Academy, where you find our online Kine Stretch. We have free classes and previews for you there. If you do not want to sign up, you can check them out. And if you want even more information, then visit our Instagram channels or our website. The links are in the description below.